On this episode, we'll talk about gaining weight with steroids. We'll also talk about working out during your pre-op diet, and we'll talk about diagnosing a hiatal hernia. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Alvarez with Endobariatric.com and welcome to episode 107 of the AskDrA show. Really good questions on this week's episode. Thanks so much for submitting the questions. You want to send me your question, go ahead and do so. We'll add it here to the show. Two ways to do so, hashtag AskDrA throughout the social media channels and of course through my Snapchat account. By the way, everybody, last week that we were in London at the IFSO, at the World Congress on Weight Loss Surgery, I want to thank everybody from London that welcomed me to the UK. I got a whole bunch of snaps. Welcome to the UK, Dr. A, and welcome to London. Thank you so much for all these patients in the UK. Let's go into the show.
Is there a way to prevent weight gain associated with steroids?
All right. Can you prevent gaining weight with steroids? It's very difficult. Let me tell you why. If you, for any known reason, are put under steroids because of an immune system disorder, because of whatever treatment needs to be on steroids, the use of steroids indeed creates it alters your metabolism. It creates a much simpler way for your body to gain weight because the extra calories, whatever extra calories you put into your body, will immediately be transformed into a fat deposit. So patients, it's a known side effect of the steroids. Whenever you are taking steroids just for a prolonged chronic period of time, I'm talking weeks, months, you know. It's not like you hurt yourself, the doctor put you on steroids for 2 or 3 days, nothing happens there. Or for a week, nothing happens there. But if you take it for months, it does alter your metabolic, creates metabolic changes. That of course creates fat deposits, and of course a very, very common side effect of the medication itself is weight gain. But once you come off the steroids and you have your sleeve and you focus on that, the sleeve, the tool, will make it so much easier to lose that weight.
What are your thoughts on working out during the pre-op diet phase?
I love the idea. I love the idea. Anything that you can do on your pre-op diet, push it a little longer, doing that pre-op diet for a little longer before surgery. You want to do exercise before. You want to burn the extra calories. You want to do just walk for 30 minutes or 60 minutes, or you want to take your bike for a spin, you want to run, you want to jump into the pool and swim for a while. Anything that you can do to help reduce the calories per day intake versus whatever you're burning, you know, is helping your surgeon shrink your liver, be in a better state for your surgery. And then once you have your surgery, of course, you've got the tool that will kickstart the weight loss down the road.
How can you diagnose a hiatal hernia?
Good question, but let me give you the numbers. 3 out of 10 patients that go into to have surgery, weight loss surgery, don't even know they have a hiatal hernia. And so there are some ways, of course, to diagnose these hiatal hernias. The most frequent way is to do an upper endoscopy, and you'll see the gap. Remember that the hernia is just a little gap, or it could be a big gap, but normally it's a gap between your thorax and your abdomen, and that is diagnosed by doing an endoscopy. You switch the camera upside down and you see this gap. So that's the most common way. There's other radiological ways. You can do an MRI, you can do a CT scan, you can do a barium swallow, etc. But that's the most common way to diagnose the hiatal hernia. All right, there you have it. That is it for episode 107 of the Ask Dr. A show. Question of the week is, did you do some exercise before your surgery? Yes, no, and what type of exercise? On the comment section. I'm Dr. Alvarez with Endobariatric.com, where we are changing lives one sleeve at a time. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.